He's a fucking dummy. Stupid dummy.
The way you're dangling that thing at me, you're trying to really freak me out here.
This is how much respect I got for you, Drake.
A hard drive? USB drive?
Drake, hear me, no troll on Pyro. I have made sure it hasn't went anywhere, personally. I think you know what I'm talking about.
That's the red button?
You had something here, I'm gonna let you plug into it and look at it when we're done. World, remember, I'm warning Drake. This is how much respect I got for you.
What category might that fall into? Is it embarrassing sexual material? Is it someone being beaten in the streets? Is it what could it be? Some kind of confession? Who are we calling?
Hello?
Babe,
Mm-hmm.
that hard drive that's on my keychain,
Well,
what artists have I been keeping safe, keeping that on me?
Drake.
Wow.
The tension between Wack 100 and Drake has escalated in a way nobody saw coming. It centers on a mysterious USB drive, a rumored attempt to purchase a hat, and a hidden link to Straight Stunting magazine, a name most people never connected to Drake until now. Wack insists he has career-threatening dirt, while Drake remains silent on the matter. But how did this feud explode, and what does it have to do with a powerful urban modeling magazine once run by the late DJ K Slay? Wack 100 has never been shy about making bold claims. He's managed artists, clashed with music figures, and inserted himself into major controversies. Yet this time, he's pointing his frustration squarely at Drake, alleging the rapper has embraced a rumor that Wack is holding on to incriminating evidence. That rumor took off on social media thanks to a No Jumper appearance where Wack flashed a USB drive, hinting it contained explosive secrets. Many people assumed the drive might hold proof of Drake's involvement in an attempted hit. A few voices on the No Jumper podcast suggested Drake was accused of trying to purchase a hat, which is slang for putting out a contract on someone.
This is different because I don't think Drake's got a real hands-on connection with him. I don't think Drake's ordering bodies through Top 5.
This right here,
Oh, Lord.
But let's be clear, Wack never actually said that. Instead, the speculation came from those around him, and the rumors spread. The internet thrives on sensational claims, and soon conversations about the supposed hit evidence were everywhere. Wack, seeing how big the story had gotten, decided to call DJ Akademiks to set the record straight, or at least defend himself. During that heated call, Wack 100 was furious at the idea that Drake believed the hype. He essentially threatened to crash out, meaning he'd retaliate if Drake truly bought into the rumor. While Akademiks tried to calm him down, Wack made a cryptic remark about 2 or 3 things he could expose if the feud turned serious. He seemed especially offended at being pinned as a rumor monger for something he claimed never came from his own mouth. A moment later, Wack mentioned Straight Stunting magazine, dropping that name almost as a side comment. Most listeners missed it, but those who caught it realized something was off. Why bring up an urban modeling agency in the middle of a feud about possible hits, secret evidence, and a USB drive? That's where things took a surprising turn. Straight Stunting, for anyone unaware, was a publication and platform founded by the late DJ K Slay. It featured models, artists, and entrepreneurs, blending hip-hop culture with visually striking photo spreads. The real bombshell is Wack's connection to it. Years ago, he listed himself as the president of Straight Stunting magazine in his Twitter bio. Old tweets showed him consistently promoting the brand, and archived posts from Straight Stunting's Instagram confirm a close relationship. Group photos with DJ K Slay, references to major events, and even casual snapshots suggested Wack 100 had a significant hand in the magazine's operations. It seems this wasn't just a passing association. So how does Drake tie into all this? That's where Sophie Brousseau enters the picture. Known widely as Drake's baby mama, Sophie was once an urban model who went by the name Rosie Divine. She graced the pages of Straight Stunting magazine, appearing in at least 2 issues, including the 5th anniversary edition in 2014. By the time the world discovered Sophie was carrying Drake's child, she was already known in certain circles as a model with a history in the hip-hop scene. This is where the puzzle starts forming a clearer picture. Wack's mention of Straight Stunting magazine might signal knowledge of Drake's association with Sophie long before it went public. Did Drake meet Sophie through these channels? And if so, was there more to their professional or personal history that Wack could expose? The magazine's founder DJ K. Slay had a nickname, Drama King, and Drake honored him in the song Jimmy Cooks, specifically saying, "Rest in peace to Drama King, we was straight stunting." For some, it's just a lyrical tribute, but for conspiracy-minded fans, it points to a deeper link between Drake, K. Slay, and that modeling empire. Wack 100 claims to have been stopping 2 or 3 situations tied to Drake. Some suspect those situations might relate to how Drake managed relationships with various models, or it could be something else entirely. The fact that Wack threatened to release it if Drake keeps buying into rumors signals there's at least some tension behind the scenes. Wack insists he's ready to burn bridges if necessary, suggesting it's not just about rumor control but about some unspoken code between industry players. Let's not forget the USB drive. Wack's critics believe it's a bluff and empty prop he waves around for attention. Others think it's legitimate evidence of shady dealings, potentially implicating Drake or people in his circle. If that drive does indeed contain damaging details about Drake's involvement with straight stunting or any other illicit activity, the fallout could be massive. Drake's squeaky clean pop star image has been tested before, like when Pusha T revealed his hidden son, but nothing quite like a direct implication in alleged criminal or exploitative behavior. Still, one has to wonder, if Wack 100 was truly the president of straight stunting, wouldn't he also be complicit if something nefarious happened under that umbrella? By exposing Drake, Wack might be exposing himself. Perhaps that's why he hasn't released anything concrete so far. He might be weighing the potential damage to his own reputation, or the legal implications that could follow. Industry veterans know that playing with fire can backfire if you too have secrets in the same vault. If Drake sees this as an empty threat, he might continue ignoring Wack's taunts. On the other hand, if there really are skeletons in Drake's past connected to how he met certain models or handled certain controversies, he might be working quietly behind the scenes to ensure nothing surfaces. Wack 100's repeated mention of 2 or 3 separate issues suggests multiple angles, not just a single piece of drama. That's enough to make fans and critics lean in, waiting for the next leak or public outburst, and for now, everything remains in a haze of speculation. Wack could be orchestrating a savvy publicity move, leveraging Drake's name for attention, or he could be sitting on a genuine bombshell that exposes lesser known aspects of Drake's story, possibly overshadowing the entire "purchase a hat" rumor. The fact that Straight Stunting magazine links so many of these figures is intriguing on its own. Add in Drake's baby mama, cryptic references in songs, and Wack's history with the publication, and it's clear there's more beneath the surface. Where this goes from here is anyone's guess. If Wack decides to drop actual evidence, screenshots, emails, videos, or even legal documents, it could rattle the entire hip-hop landscape. Drake, for his part, has faced big scandals before and always emerged with his career intact. But this time the stakes feel higher because Wack claims he's been protecting Drake from day one, and he's apparently done playing defense. The next move belongs to Drake. He can keep quiet, hoping Wack's threats blow over or respond openly to discredit the rumors. Either way, the drama keeps building and fans are glued to every new twist. If there's anything we've learned from this saga, it's that the hip-hop world loves a good conspiracy, especially when major stars and cryptic evidence are involved. Until Wack 100 releases something concrete, the USB drive remains a symbol of raw potential, either a worthless piece of plastic or a time bomb. The potential fallout from Straight Stunting magazine's hidden files, old modeling gigs, and hush-hush secrets could be monumental if it all lines up the way Wack suggests. Whether it's real or not, the very possibility has sparked endless debates among fans, each wondering who's telling the truth. At this point, only Wack 100 and Drake know if a final showdown is on the horizon. If it does come to that, it might redefine how the public sees both men, and it might even drag in others who've had a hand in these behind-the-scenes dealings. Whatever happens, the stage is set. We're all just waiting to see if Wack hits play on that USB or if Drake decides to call his bluff. Only time will tell who emerges victorious from this secret war.
You can't be tied to somebody, bro, that continuously wants to say they're tied to you. He said, yo, I want to kill 2 people, Kendrick Lamar being one of them. He proclaims to be a thug, a street motherfucker.
Right.
This is what he proclaims to be. Drake, you might as well have done it. Dude does and says too much shit. He's a dummy. When you see what's on this drive right here, stupid dummy. You can't say or do things, bro, around and be tied to somebody like that. We seen him get mushed and kicked in his ass. This is a fact. It's
But
on the internet.
that's his villain origin story.
No, we seen this dude get mushed and kicked in the ass. He doing way out stupid ass shit on cameras, on people's private cameras. One day he gon' look, I don't know. I'm starting to think he got something on Drake.
I think Drake just likes being associated with the boogeymen in his own city. I
What?
mean, he talks about himself like he's this crazy killer.
How many times have we seen this story?
I don't think Drake's got a real hands-on connection with him. I don't think Drake's ordering bodies through Top 5.
It's right here.
Oh, Lord.